Hello everyone, my name is Bình Phạm. Today I want to share 4 tips of better time management. As a college student, we need to have some strategies that help us to work smarter, not harder. I have highly selected 4 tips that are most applicable to me and hope they will work well with you guys as well. Tip number 1. Have a solid priority and keep eyes on goals. What I mean by that is we should know how to stay focused on the direction we have chosen and dare to say no to distraction. I found this information from a video called 23 Habits of Highly Successful People from a blogger Lavender on YouTube. I think it is much less time-consuming if we identify our direction from the beginning and then just keep working on it. For instance, if we sit at the table to study, devote your entire focus on the task at hand and turn off all the social media that can interrupt you. Secondly, don't let to-do lists distress you, but do work and live from calendar. While researching, I find a very interesting book that I recommend you guys to take some time to read called 15 Secrets Successful People Know About Time Management, The Productivity Habits of 7 Billionaires, 13 Olympic Athletes, 29 straight-A students, and 239 entrepreneurs of Kevin Cruz. In his book, he mentioned that millionaires don't use to-do lists, which I think most of us are making that mistake. In HuffPost.com, an article called Millionaires Don't Use To-Do Lists, they use this instead by Kevin Cruz, published on August 18, 2015. He said he has listed 3 big problems with to-do lists. First, a to-do list doesn't account for time. When we have a long list of tasks, we tend to tackle those that can be completed quickly, leave the longer items left undone. And secondly, a to-do list doesn't distinguish between urgent and important. We tend to fight for the urgent and ignore the important. At this point, you guys might have questioned that what is the difference between urgent and important? In a website called artofmanliness.com, an article titled as The Eisenhower Decision Matrix, How to Distinguish Between Urgent and Important Tasks and Make Real Progress in Your Life, written by Brett and Kate McKay on October 23, 2013. They have some examples of urgent and important tasks. The first thing I want to mention is what task is considered urgent and important. As here is some example. As certain emails could be a job offer, an email for a new business opportunity, a term paper deadline, or a tax deadline. Examples of urgent but not important tasks, for example, phone calls, text messages, emails of advertisement, something like that is considered urgent but not important. So how can we work with our to-do list? Here's our in the same articles that I've mentioned, HuffingtonPost.com. He has said that ultra-productive people don't work from to-do lists, but they do work and live from their calendar. Here are some strategies that help us to avoid to-do lists but build our calendar. First, make a default event duration in your calendar only 15 minutes. What he means by that is that when your default setting is 15 minutes, try to fit the task into that amount of time each day. And second, Time block the most important things in your life first. Don't let your calendar fill up randomly by accepting every request that comes your day. You have to be clear on your life and career priorities and schedule time blocks for these items. This might include 2 hours each morning to work on the strategic plan your boss asks you for. Your calendar should also include blocks for things like exercise and rest as well. Third, schedule everything. Instead of checking email every few minutes, schedule a specific time that you can open your mailbox and also to return phone calls as well. The next strategy is delegation. Just don't pressure yourself by carrying too many things with you. Learn how to get help from others. I found this information from wiu.edu in an article called 10 Strategies for Better Time Management of the University of Georgia. What I mean by getting help from others is that you assign responsibility for a task to someone else, freeing up some of your time for tasks that require your expertise. Delegation begins by identifying tasks that others can do and then selecting appropriate persons to do them. You need to select one with the appropriate skills, experience, interests, and also authority that need to accomplish the task. Be as specific as possible in delegation. And last but not least, schedule your time appropriately. This information I also found from wiu.edu. Schedule your time appropriately. Only you that know what time is the best time for you to work. Try to find the time that you want to do and feel is important. You have to know yourself using your time block, and you should have determined those times during the day when you are most productive and alert. Plan your most challenging tasks for when you have the most energy. Block out time for your high priority activities first and then protect that time from interruption. That is the end of my podcast today. Hope you guys find something interesting. Thank you for listening.